honoring those who have served, when should you apply for scholarships, and an aardvark dentist alert? All of this and more on this edition of Stinger on Air. Good morning, Jackets. It's Friday, November 11th, Veterans Day 2022. On this day in 1921, an unknown World War I American soldier was buried in Arlington National Cemetery. This site, on a hillside overlooking the Potomac River and the city of Washington, D.C., became the focal point of reference for America's veterans. November 11th would become Veterans Day, a day our nation set aside to honor those men and women who have served in our armed forces. Yesterday, our junior ROTC presented its annual Veterans Day ceremony. Students, along with community veterans and guests, watched as the cadets demonstrated the 13 folds of the American flag and reenacted the placing of flags on graves for former soldiers. Veterans from each branch of services were recognized as their anthem was played. The program lasted about 30 minutes, but preparation for the month-long celebration to honor our bravest has taken months. Abigail Sharon has more.
Honoring veterans in November is not just another national holiday for the BHS Junior ROTC. Each year, the unit has led our school to remember those heroes that have served our country.
Well, we take Veterans Day very seriously because it's a big part of our program. It's what we do best.
Decorating the hallway is much more than just red, white, and blue.
And there's a whole wall full of names of people whose parents, grandparents, sisters, cousins who joined the military.
Building props and preparing multimedia presentations for the ceremony begins in October and involves each member of the unit. Cadets spend most of this week practicing for the event, and with a short week, every minute was important.
And then we had to make sure our cadets knew their part and knew exactly the timing, when to go.
Battalion Commander Adriel Garcia says that it is important to honor those that have served.
We hope they can learn how much the veterans have sacrificed and that they should be appreciated not just one day, but for every day for what they've done.
For Stinger on Air, I'm Abigail Sharon.
Thanks, Abigail. The Stinger staff has spent the last couple of weeks talking with veterans and creating digital content in honor of Veterans Day. You can find Hivecast, Humans of the Hive, and feature stories on our website at BufordStinger.com. If you are a junior or senior, the time is now for applying for scholarships and financial aid for college. Juniors, the Good Samaritan Scholarship is accepting applications now through the end of the month. You can get more information at the Good Samaritan Scholarship, lcsc.org. College advisor Madison Adams says it is never too early or too late to apply.
Juniors and seniors can already start applying, even junior year. There are ones out there that you can start early leading into your senior year applying for scholarships, and seniors can apply year-round. And even the cool thing about scholarships is that you can also apply to scholarships throughout your college experience.
The semi-formal is tomorrow in the Multi-Purpose Building. The theme is Masquerade Ball, and the tickets are on sale today during lunch for $10. When flu and cold season picking up, Mrs. Wilson's French 2 class decorated the halls of BHS on Monday with posters written in French. Students learn how to give advice in French and put their newfound skills to practice by advising the student body on how to not get sick. The posters list things you should and shouldn't do to stay in good health. The Buford archery team had their first meet on October 27th at Louisville High School. Team A finished first overall with a top score of 15-19. Beating Louisville, Ridgeview, and Lancaster. Abigail Conwell finished first, followed by Dakota Morales and Alyssa Richards for Team A. Ivy Ritchie and Robert Young were the top shooters for Team B. The Buford Rifle team finished first overall with the highest score of 1946. Madison Drake finished first, followed by Candy Uten and Autumn Chamness for Team A. Michaela Frisbee Jones was the top shooter for Team B. The Rifle team has won all 4 of their meets and will have their league championship on November 17th. Good job, Jackets. Last week, a great season for fall sports came to an end for the Yellow Jackets. The BHS cross-country team traveled to Newberry for the state qualifiers. Congratulations, Braden Crawford, Julia Hodges, Hannah Belk, Emma Thompson, Leah Nunnery, and Shanoa Brooks on a great season. The Buford Yellow Jackets football team closed out their season on a Friday night in a tough loss to Andrews in the first round of the playoffs. The Jackets ended their season with an overall record of 8-3. Aardvark gets its name from the South African word meaning earth pig. Not sure why, but the Stinger staff wanted to find out how many teeth an aardvark has. Braxton Rawlinson has more.
Thanks, Robbie. The interesting thing about aardvarks is that their teeth have no enamel coating and continuously regrow. But how many teeth do they actually have? We thought we'd take it to the street.
How many teeth does an aardvark have?
What's an aardvark?
I don't know what that is.
What is an aardvark?
A what?
How many teeth does an aardvark have?
500?
It has a tongue and it only needs. Oh crap! No, that's an anteater. Maybe like 10 teeth.
About 14.
Why do you think that?
It's just an estimate, I'm assuming.
42.
Why do you think that?
I like that number.
12.
Oh, no teeth. 0.
35.
125.
When's the last time you've seen an aardvark?
I just went with it.
I'm going with a surprise answer of 5.
100. 50.
75.
Why do you think that?
Because I've counted them.
Normally, aardvarks have 20 teeth, but I guess it all depends on when you count them. I'm Braxton Rawlinson, on the street.
Thanks, Braxton. Never know what you might learn from Singer on Air, right, Mr. Belk?
That's exactly right, Robbie. I guess that's why everybody should continue to stay tuned in every single week to the Stinger on Air on Friday. Always learn something new. Good morning, Buford High School. Hope everybody is doing extremely well this morning. Want to start with our staff birthdays as always. Want to give a shout out to Miss Faye Roof in our cafeteria. Her birthday is November 16th. And then Coach Jared Bailey's birthday is on November 19th. Want to thank these people for all that they do here at Buford High School. Happy birthday. Hope you have wonderful days when the times come. Also for Jacket Pride this week, want to recognize Miss Ava Calabro for showing that Jacket Pride. I want to also give a shout out to Miss Horn for finding what she's looking for and recognizing this student for showing Jacket Pride. Ava, you not only get the little Cersei shout out this week, you are also our t-shirt winner for this week. So great job. Thank you for showing that Jacket Pride. Come up on your own time and get your shout out. All right. A few things that I wanted to kind of touch base about as we get into this week or the weekend, wrapping up this week. A couple things. First of all, want to offer up a happy Veterans Day. We had a phenomenal ceremony yesterday. Our ROTC program under the leadership of Major Cato and Sergeant McConnell did an amazing job, as always, but really want to thank our veterans. I want to thank our veterans for serving our country, for allowing us to have the freedoms that we do in this country. For example, the Stinger on Air is a great example of that, as well as their online publication. Just thank you for fighting for what we believe in and our freedoms every single day that we're afforded. And may we never take those for granted. Not only do I want to thank our veterans, I think this is a very important time of year to give thanks overall. I wanted to share a quote. It's an old wise saying, and it just says, "Give thanks for the little things, and you will find a lot." And I think that's very key. You know, I think for us, time goes by, time starts going so fast, and it's hard to think of the things that we're thankful for. And I just think this time of year is a perfect reminder to slow down, pause a little bit, and just be thankful. I want to tell you that I'm thankful to be your principal. I'm thankful for our staff. I'm thankful for this student body and this community. And I'm very thankful of all the opportunities that we have here together at Buford High School. All right, so just pause, give a little thanks. Couple of things to make note of during this time period. I think we are now at the point of 7 days between now and that Thanksgiving break. And there's some key checkpoints to be mindful of. First of all, our third grading period ends on Thursday, November 17th. And with that, just continue to be reminded to finish strong. I've always said, don't break down until you break through. It is very important to know that our championship season is among us. We are on the verge of starting that championship season, meaning every single goal that we set for our school and for ourselves as individuals at the beginning of the year is still up for grabs. None of that has been earned at this point. So when we start talking about championship season, it's realizing that this is a time of year we need to be finding our stride and making sure that we're at our best. And that's us as a staff, making sure that we're at our best in all that we're giving to you in terms of great instruction and great opportunities to learn at high levels and show your understanding at high levels. But as a student body, it is key that you're ready for that championship season, committing to knowing the right things, doing the right things, committing to make sure that you're here, nothing more important than showing up, and continuing to do your absolute best with every opportunity that stands before you. All right? So as we go forth, make sure that we know, let's go hard to that Thanksgiving break, 7 days between now and that break. When that time comes, we'll all drop the mic for sure, celebrate and get away and take advantage of that break, because let's be ready to hit that championship season hard when that time comes. Take advantage of this opportunity to rest. Hope everybody has a wonderful Friday, but also a great and safe weekend. Go Jackets.
Thanks, Mr. Bell. That's all for this week's Stinger on Air. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. For co-producer Abigail Sharon, I'm Robbie Young. And remember to thank a veteran today.